Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Want to show you guys my Artmage Genesys deck today. I have been putting a lot of hours into Genesys format, just building decks, looking at cards ever since this format got announced. I've really been enjoying it. It's a lot of fun just putting stuff together. I've already been playing Artmage in the regular TCG, but I think Genesys is where this deck will really be more competitive and meta. I've put together a really cool deck. The Artmage stuff is 0 points, so it's very flexible. I think I have built something really good. I took it to my first locals yesterday. Only lost one game, ended up topping. So I'm going to show it to you guys. Check it out. For the main deck, it is 40 cards. It is 20 monsters, 20 spells, traps. If you know anything about Artmage, it needs spells and traps to discard, so I really like the even number that I've put together here. For the Artmage monsters, we have 3 Medius, we have 3 Graflair. Those 6 there are like your 6 main starters as far as the monsters go, because this can get you this can open up the whole combo. We play 2 of the Power Patron. This can low-key kind of be a starter. I'll show you a little bit later with the other things we play. And then we play the other 2 extenders. They're not good on their own, so you don't want to max out on. I like them at 1 and 1. They're fine. You can recycle them, so you don't have to worry about, not having them for turn 3 or 4 or however. For the Artmage spells and traps, pretty standard stuff. We have 3 of the field spell, 3 of the alteration, 3 of the continuous spell, and then we have 1 of the trap and the fusion spell. These 9 here, I mean, you want to max out on these because they are your combo starters. Like this searches this, or it searches anything else. This is Medius and gets to all this, so they all just kind of search each other. You don't want to set the trap, send the trap to the graveyard. I see people set it and it's like, you're wasting it. Just send that shit to the graveyard. Fusion spell, don't really go, I don't use it for the fusion purposes most of the time. Most of the time I use it for its graveyard effect to put like the litter and the fin mail and the power patrons back into the deck from the graveyard. Just kind of recycling. That is all of our Artmage cards for the deck. So the Artmage deck is 0 points, so you get to put all of your 100 points into non-engine. So in the main deck, I'm playing 18 non-engine cards. Post sides, it's normally around 24. I can kind of flex more if I need to put more in than 24. But normally post side, I'm about 24 non-engine, which is pretty strong in this format when other people are wasting their points on engine stuff. So for the non-engine, the monsters, we have 3 Fua, we have 3 Droll. Droll is pretty good this format because there are a lot of rogue decks that like to search. And if you're going against Exodia and you don't have Droll, well, good luck. We have 2 Valor and 2 Ogre. I really like this. A lot of them came up. I didn't see Fua at all, which was tough. But I feel like that's a good lineup there. As far as more like breakers, the kind of GOAT card is Super Poly. This is what I was talking about earlier as far as the Power Patron being a starter in itself. It comboed with something. So I was going second in a game. I had Super Poly, another spell, and then I had this going second. So I was able to send this as the cost for this, which then on a separate chain will allow me to search the field spell and then go full Artmage combo. So I really like that together, Super Poly and the Power Patron. Other ones, we have 2 Eclipse, we have 3 Dark Ruler, because that is a 0 point card, and it is pretty good this format. The 40th card is the standard Yu-Gi-Oh meme of 39 card deck. I didn't have a last card to put in. I was out of points, and I was like, I'll put Upstart Goblin, which it came up in a game going second post side, which I'll talk about with the side deck. For the side deck, I have DD Crow. My side deck is all 0 points. So DD Crow, Dragon's Mind. So I had a game where I drew a card off Fin Mail. I was going first. I drew a card, Fin Mail, and then had Goblin in my hand, Upstart Goblin. And I activated Fin Mail, drew a Valor, Goblin drew a Dragon's Mind. Then passed it over. He started Ultimate Slayer, which targeted my fusion, which can't respond, so Dragon's Mind. The fusion is 2,500 though. We have 3 Ultimate Slayer, 3 Cosmic Cyclone, and then the last card, this is, it's a very stupid thing, but this is what I like. I have 3 Fusion Tag, which if you don't know what it does, you can basically like target a monster on your field, reveal fusion monster from your extra deck, and if that target monster is going to be treated as fusion material, it's like becomes that monster that you reveal. So that is going second card because of my extra deck. So what I have here for the extra deck, we have 2 of the Artmage Omni-Negate. We have 2 of these. You really don't need 2 of these. This second one sometimes come up. This one, the first one, rarely comes up with the boards you set up going first. I just have so much room in my extra deck. I was like, I guess I'll play 2 of each. We play a lot of super poly targets. We play Mud Dragon, Garura. I do play a second Garura because I also play the Ultimate Slayer. So if I need to send one for Ultimate Slayer and have one for Super Poly, I have that as well. The Fusion Tag package, the reason I'm playing this, I don't own Kaijus, I need to order some, but what I do own is Fusion Tag and Saint Azamina and regular Azamina. I tried this in White Forest a long time ago. It just didn't work in that format in TCG because of Detonator would just pop anything that you targeted with Fusion Tag. But what you do is Fusion Tag, target one of your monsters, reveal Saint Azamina, and then this card has an additional special summoning condition where you can like tribute off a Saint Azamina and one of their monsters, and then special out this. It's a 4K body that goes on your side of the field. That's also a floodgate. So I feel like it's kind of better than Kaiju's. You just have to see it. But those are the fusions for XYZs. We have Ultimate Slayer stuff. We have Valon, and we have Aggregator, and then we also have that card. My last cards, I'm playing a 14 card extra Loki, just because I have so much room and I'm like, I don't need this room. But the last 2 cards did come up in a few different games, and it's pretty neat. I haven't run this in my TCG Artmage deck because I don't have room in that, but I do have room in this, and it did come up, which is Raiders Knight and Ark Rebellion. Raiders Knight takes 2 level 4 dark monsters. Medius is a level 4 dark monster. You can also super poly one of their monsters away, make it dark, summon a Medius, make this, rank up into this, and then once you have all your other things on the board, you just have so much damage to kill them. So I really like that. That came up quite a few times. So yeah, I really like the deck. I like how many points it allows me to play with Artmage just being 0. So I've been enjoying it, and I look forward to more Genesys. If you have any other questions, comment below, like, subscribe, all the shit that people say. Have a good one.